Hello and welcome. I'm Light and this is my channel. Today I'm going to tell you about what is referred to as the most sickening book in the world, which has recently been found in a museum office. Before we get started, please like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, please, totally free, and go ahead and leave comments. All of those help my channel. Let's talk about this book. This book, which is bound in the skin of one of the UK's most notorious murderers, has been found in a museum's office. The skin is from the late Georgian murderer William Corder, who was hanged at Bury St. Edmunds in 1828 because he killed his girlfriend, Maria Martin, and he buried her beneath the floor of a Suffolk farm. After he told Maria Martin that he was going to elope with her to Ipswich, Corder shot Maria in what became known as the Red Barn Murder of 1827. Corder was later found guilty, tried, and publicly executed the following year before being dissected. Some of his skin was used to bind a book telling the story of his crime and has been on display at Moyses Hall Museum in Bury St. Edmunds since 1933. A second copy of the book, also made with Corder skin, has been found on a bookshelf of the museum's office and is now on display alongside the original book. The second book was only discovered last year, and unlike the original, only the skin on the book's binding and corners is Corder's skin. Dan Clark, who is the heritage officer at Moyses Hall Museum, said it would have been made using the leftover pieces of skin. Nice. Excellent recycling. He told BBC Radio Suffolk that the books had an incredibly important historic value. However, Horrible Histories author Terry Deary describes the books as sickening artifacts. A lot of criminals really dreaded this. This was worse to them than the fact that they were going to be hanged. The thought of their body being dissected after death. Mr. Drury added that he is not sure that I would personally want them on display. The 1827 murder in Polstead, Suffolk, shocked the Georgian Britons and has since been the subject of many films, books, and plays. Corder had been having an affair with Miss Martin, and he told her to meet him at the Red Barn, a local landmark, so they could run away to Ipswich to get married. However, Corder then shot and killed Miss Martin, burying her in the barn, and was eventually caught and publicly executed. Part of his skin was used to bind the book, which was the telling of his trial. It is understood the second book was donated decades ago by a family with close connections to the surgeon who, dissected Corder's body. Using human skin to cover books is known as anthropodermic bibliophagy and was commonly seen in the 19th century as a way to punish the executed prisoners or for doctors who just wanted to keep a keepsake. How is this punishing someone who is dead? I think that's kind of crazy. In March 2024, Harvard University removed a book that was bound with the skin of an unidentified woman who had died in a French psychiatric hospital while acknowledging past failures in its stewardship. But Mr. Clark says in his 11 years at the museum, he has never had one complaint about the first book being on display. He said, "We see human remains in every museum across the country. Heritage assistant Abby Smith added, "If you did not tell people it was bound in human skin, I do not really think that you would even realize it." So, what do you think? Would you own a book bound in human skin? Do you think it was used to punish the prisoners who are already dead? And when a person dies, you can only get one book out of their skin and those scraps for another book? I don't even want to think about it. Go ahead and leave some comments. Good night.